So, laws of logs. So the first, so there are a few laws that we are going to learn today. So let's do the basic assumptions first. So we'll define two exponents. So the first exponent is b raised to the power n is x. The second one is b raised to the power n is y. If I have to write them in log form, I'll say log of x to the base of b is n, and log of y to the base of b is n. All good so far? Let's do x times y or xy. So what is xy? Xy is bm, so x is b raised to the power m and y is b raised to the power n. So bm times b raised to the power n. Laws of exponents tell me when the bases are the same and they're getting multiplied, the powers add up. So I can say xy equals to b raised to the power of m plus n. Now this is a new exponent that I have defined, so can I write it in the log form? So can I say log of xy to the base of b is m plus n. I've written this exponent in the form of log now. The answer is log m plus n. Base is b, base is b. Hence is xy, so log is for xy. What is m plus n at the start here? M is log of x to the base of b. And what is n? Log of y. So the first law is when you have two maybe numbers or factors, getting multiplied within the same log, you can add their logs separately. So if I have log of 2 to 5 times 2, so I can say log of 5 to the base of 2 plus log of all right. So that's the first law. That's the first law. Law number 1. That was a multiplication law, which results in addition of, which results in addition. Now let's do the division. We did multiplication, we do division now. So you use the same assumption. We say b raised to the power of m is x and b raised by n is y. And if I write it in the log form, I say log to the base of b for x is m and log of, again, for y to the base of b is n. Now, let's say x divided by y. So when x is divided by y, so can I say x is b raised by m and y is b raised by n? So the exponential laws tells me that if the bases are getting two numbers of the same base are getting divided, the powers subtract m minus n. Is that okay so far? So my exponent becomes x over y is b raised by m minus n. Now can I write it in log form again? Yes, I can. And that will be log of x over y to the base of b is m minus n. And what is m minus n? N was log of x to the base of b minus log of y to the base of b. So this is called subtraction law, division law, So law number 2. So how do I interpret it or how do I apply it? If I say log of, let's say the base is 10, that's easier for us to do. 2 over 3. So it is log of 10, log to the base of 10 of 2 minus log of 3 to the base of 10. Right? Simple. Division, you subtract it, multiply, you add it. Now, law number 3. Same story. If I say b raised to the power m is x, so can I say log of x, b to the base of b is m? Start with this. Now, let us say this x I raised to the power with a number and a power n, any power n. Let's see what do we do with this n, and how does the laws, consider this n. What is x? X is b raised to the power of m, right? So can I say b raised to the power n, and this is n here, and what would this become? This would be b m n. The index law tells me, right? You multiply b m n. So from here, I can say x raised to the power n finally is b raised to the power of m n. So now, this is the index notation. Now let's write this back into the log form. So can I say log of x raised to the power of n, because that's the answer. Base is b is mn. Log of x raised to the power of n rather than mn, can I say nm? One and the same thing, right? Multiplication doesn't hurt me. What is m at the start? N was, so can I sub it back here? Can n log of x to the base of b. That is the third law. So how do I apply it? If I have log of 3 squared to the base of 10, this power can go right in the front, and I can write it like this. That was the third law. Now, from the world of indices, we know if I raise anything with raised to the power of 1, I get the same thing back. So how do I write it in log form? Can I say log of b to the base of b is 1? Which means if I take any number, if the base and the number is same, the answer will always be 1, because anything raised to the power of 1 will give the number itself. So that's another sort of a rule for log. And then one last. We've learned from exponents, anything raised to the power 0 is always 1. Let's write it in log form. Can I say log of 1 to the base of b is 0? I've just written it in the log form. So can I say log of 2, 1 is 0, log of 3, 1 is 0, and so on. So what I'm trying to say is that this base doesn't really matter if you're trying to find the log of 1. Why? Because the base, whichever base you are dealing with, when you raise that base to 0, the answer will always be 1. The laws of exponent. So these are in total 5 rules of log. So if I were to summarize and write them through, the first is addition. So I say log of base, let's say x times y to the base of b, you add them and you separate them out. Second is the division and hence the subtraction of the numbers of which you're trying to find the log. The third one is the power. If I say log of x raised to the power n base is b, then this n comes forward. You can take this power right in the front of log and find the rest and simplify the rest. Then the log of the same base, same number is always 1. And the last one is log of 1 of any base is always 0. So these are basically the 5 rules of logarithms. All right, cool, thanks.